Well, hello, hello. We are live. And I've got Robin Gardens here with me today. I'm not sure if the other ladies will show up tonight. I'm not sure if they are in their recovery mode. Shawnee Groves was doing her celebration live on Thursday, and she and I stayed up, chit chatting until the wee small hours of the morning. And then last night she did. I just heard that she did an excellent live on seed saving, so you do want to check that out as well. I haven't had a chance to watch the replay yet, but I have heard that it's very good. And then I just asked Robin about my marigolds, and she says, "Well, I showed a really good example of the different stages of the marigolds." And so then she said, "And you should watch the replay to see what it is because I don't have them here now." So it's like, yep, that's on my list to watch the live stream. And so let me just go quickly here. I am going to I'm going to put on, my thank yous to the members, people who have taken out membership or have gifted membership to other people. I do really appreciate it. It really helps to build the community. And those that have membership, they are privy to private videos that I make. They're a little less unedited and they're probably a little bit more real and raw. And I hope to try to do members only lives where we can just have chit chats with each other and stuff. So I will just go through. I see a few people here in the chat. And of course, starting with Robin, she was the first one on saying hello. And time for a nice chat. Raise your hand if you saved any seeds today or made plans to save some particular seeds. Again, going back to Shawnee Groves live video from Friday night. So, and then Jay Dixon, good to see you in here. Hello, hello, and welcome. And of course, our moderator with the mostest, Miss Sharon. And she was saying she was checking out her zinnias and she'll probably gather some seeds on Monday. I have never looked to see if I could get some seeds for my zinnias because I think that would be a good thing now, wouldn't it? Probably a whole lot better. And yes, and always check to see that you are in live chat for all messages, because if you're in the other one, or I think it says top chat, that's the kind of default. You won't see every single post that comes in there. So yes. So anyway, Country Hustle 101, welcome in. I love that photo of you hauling in a giant preschooler sized watermelon. That's amazing. Absolutely, just stunning. And it's like, hi, everybody in the town, come on over. We're going to have some watermelon today. Pretty amazing. And anyway, and ladies and gentlemen, I am going to invite Carol South Florida Sunshine to come on in. I got the pink ladies today.
We got the dirt merch on.
Dirt merch. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, that's okay.
Kiddo to bed. He did not want to go tonight.
It's totally okay. Completely okay. We just are getting started. So, and just saying hellos to a few people that are here in the chat. And oh yeah, there's Miss Sharon saying hello to you and a hug.
She got her shirt.
Indeed. Oh, good.
Yeah. So
that's
glad
awesome.
She likes it.
That's fabulous.
Just remember, if you have something messy to eat, it doubles as a little napkin that you can wipe off, like a little placemat almost. By the way,
exactly.
that large.
Thing. When I'm wearing it, I tell everybody that. I said it also doubles as a bib. So
yeah, like a bib, you just bend it up.
Yep. So with those, the holidays are coming, so buy yourself, maybe one size up so that it's nice and loose. And
oh my gosh, then I'm totally gonna do that for sure. I think I'm gonna do like a bit, but this is my fruit eating shirt, and just like make it like that, make it like a bib emblem, and everybody could just. This is my juicy fruit eating shirt.
And
I
you
like
do
that.
get to eat a lot of juicy fruit. Hello,
Yeah.
Cece. Good to see you here.
She was
Welcome,
teasing
welcome.
me. She was teasing me about on the short that my glasses were on my head. I'm like, yeah, I realized that after. Like I had to actually cut out the part where I was trying to read what was in the package, like what's actually there, because it was so tiny and I didn't
Right.
realize they weren't
Have
on.
your glasses. Uh-huh.
Yes. And I told her I'm part of that club,
Mhm.
the one that we found, the I Do Not Care club for
Care.
women like
Mhm.
over 50, and she has like glasses everywhere on her because she's forgotten the same thing.
Exactly. Hello, Homestead Aquarius. Yeah, we can begin now. Thank you for, gracing us with your presence. I appreciate that. He did ask me how my gig went, and I said, "Oh, so
Oh,
that tells me that you didn't actually go to my show because the second song
yeah.
that I sang
Oh.
was dedicated to you, sir." And so,
Oh.
Oh.
well, actually, I
Yeah.
didn't dedicate it at the beginning. I dedicated it at the end. I meant to do it at the beginning, but I get talking and then I forget, the important things. So
The show
anyway.
we went to last night was huge, but was outside, and we were covered, at least, thank God. Hannah had gotten seats where we were still under like the big, large awning, is all I can call it, because that's all it
Uh-huh.
is. It's like no sides. And this one kid who sat next to us, it was a single seat next to me. He came and said a particular, like he was blocked, but he used a particular phrase, and I was like, I'm gonna like your senior here. Like, really? You're gonna Oh, I wasn't like that with him, but it was funny because he was like, "Oh, great," right behind a big pole. They ended up getting a miniature stage, and the lead singer of the band came right out next to the kids that were behind this pole and my daughter, so it was really
Aw.
cool.
And
Awesome.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Shawnee
Hi.
Grows.
Johnny
Hey.
grows. Johnny grows a lot, like
she
Diva
grows a
and like
lot,
Robin.
and she just recently moved into the YouTube partnership program with her 1,000
Yeah.
subs,
Yes, she
and
grew big.
it's been a
Woohoo.
She's gonna make
exciting,
big money now.
exciting week. And then I
Yeah.
heard you had a fabulous live last night that I missed.
Yes.
Seed
Dang
Saving
it.
Basics was
Mhm.
Yes.
packed, Robin. Thanks to Robin Gardens. I'm still working on timestamps for it. I ran out of time myself to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It
was
looked
Mhm.
good. I can't wait to watch the replay
we were
Mhm.
for
it
sure.
was just shy of 2 hours and it felt like 20 minutes, honest to God.
Wow.
I totally understand that. When
Yeah.
we get going and it's really interesting, that's what happens. Time just is, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
so not objective. It's like
Yeah.
subjective. It's not, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. So my tonight's theme, it's like
Mm,
Robin's got an jacket on or shirt on. I'm wearing cozy stuff. I'm drinking like the biggest mug. Yeah, Shawnee's in a in a my a Diva Dirt sweatshirt,
yeah, I like that sweatshirt.
and I'm drinking like I would have had my Diva mug, but it's like it's not as big as this one, and it was like I want like
Mm,
a soup bowl size of hot chocolate right now. I'm just freezing,
mm,
and I just told Robin that before we started that um I've succumbed to the turning on of the heat, and because it's registering 60 degrees in my house, and
wow.
so like when I step outside, it's actually warmer outside than it is in my house. It just traps in the cold. So
Wow.
I'm freezing all day, and you go,
Mm,
that's it. Push the button, turn the heat on so that we actually are going to have heat. It's only going to go up to 65, which is still pretty chilly. But,
right.
but it's just like, no, I can't stand this. I'm cold. I'm tired. Oh, Shawnee says
Yeah.
she turned on the heat too.
Yeah, it got to 63, and I
Uh-huh.
just cannot get out of bed and function in my house at that
Oh, yeah.
temperature.
No.
Right.
I tried to hold it out, and I'm like, "No, we're just gonna turn that thing on."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the same. And that's I was telling Robin, like the house does have forced air, but in the addition that they built,
Mhm.
it's baseboard heaters. So in my bedroom is baseboard heaters. So I just had that on. And then I just closed my
Mhm.
door. So when I walk in my room, it's like, oh, it's cozy. And it's like,
Yeah.
I can't leave that room. There's no way.
I like the baseboard heater so much better than like what we have is just it goes through our air conditioning if we ever have to use it. And it's so
Yeah.
much more drying on my sinuses compared to it coming and radiating up from homes
Right.
that I've been in. I like
Yeah.
those too. But
Yeah.
I definitely don't need them.
No, no, no. You've got the
Still
opposite in your world.
sweating. Yes, still sweating down
We're
here.
all, putting on toques and scarves and mittens
Yeah.
and, trying to type and it's just
I'm
like,
just trying to get outside still without getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and feeling disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like
I had one
sweating.
land. I had
Mm.
one land on me today, and I'm like, a B-52 is smaller. Holy
Right.
cow!
Wow.
Right?
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah.
not here. They're not going to be here. But yeah, and so, whether I leave the heat, whether I just do it to, tonight and tomorrow or whatever. Oh, well, tomorrow I'll be cooking. So then, the house will warm up just from the oven and stuff like that. But I'm just not.
There, got my
Just
little
thought, okay,
mice.
enough freezing, Maureen. Like,
Right.
and also because I just won't leave my bedroom. It's like, I'm sorry, this is,
I
you'll
would
put
love
this-
to
where you go,
just.
oh, it's winter in there. No,
Mhm.
close the door. I'll stay in here where it's cozy. I have most things
Yeah.
that I need. If I put a little fridge and have some snacks, I'm good as golden to stay in that room. Like nobody needs to see me ever again.
That's
So
crazy. Homestead's got 68 and CC over in Texas has 69 and she said 59 this morning. They were
wow.
59. That's so crazy,
Yeah.
CC, how your
Yeah.
temperatures are. Oh,
Yeah. But
48.
what's even crazier is that both Shawnee and Robin, you guys like what, 2 minutes ago we're at 90 degrees and then,
Yep.
for
Yes.
a couple of weeks. It was like,
Yes.
oh, you guys were turning into, Texas and Arizona. And it's like, and then all of a sudden
Mhm.
it's someone
They
just
were
turned off the
hotter
switch.
than me one day. It was really crazy that the day
Mhm.
that they were like hitting over the 90s, I'm like, I think that was higher than we were today.
Yeah.
It was
Mm.
awful.
Mhm. I know.
Uh-huh.
I just
Well,
live here. I
not when
don't
you're
particularly
expecting it.
like it. Yeah.
It went from
Oh,
40 to 97, and then now we're hovering between 40 and 60, which is where we're supposed to be.
Right.
yeah.
But it's a shock to the system when it comes
Mhm.
out of nowhere like that. It's one thing if it's just a
Mhm.
gradual, but
Right.
no.
But the funny part is that the plants knew that it was fall.
Right.
Mhm.
They're all changing and,
Right.
going to sleep, and
Mhm.
Mhm.
we're the ones that
Makes
are
you
Well,
having trouble adjusting.
It makes you wonder if it's like a moon sun cycle, not just heat and cold for them, because like birds too, like birds ovulate according to like how much sun they have, like when we used to
Mhm.
have birds. And
Yeah.
it's like it makes you wonder if the plants are that way, like how they tell us to plant with the moon
Yeah.
cycles.
Yeah, well, there is a difference where, as we, the earth adjusts itself, the sun isn't up as high, right? So the plants are all
Mhm.
going to know that it's
Right.
starting to be lower in the horizon. So that's
Right.
probably another indication of, that, hey, it's time to go to bed,
Yeah.
and whatnot. So,
But
but
I think growing up, we always thought it was temperature. Like we always registered as, oh, fall, it's getting
yeah,
cooler. Not,
yeah,
oh, the sun is shifting in the sky and the days are getting shortened. We didn't, as
yeah.
kids, we didn't think that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So tonight, the title is The Cozy Cup Chat, the things that ground us. Sometimes we don't need a big garden plan. We just need a pause, a moment, and a bit of comfort. And so I would like to have a heart-centered chat about what keeps us grounded when life gets heavy. So I hope you all have a warm mug of something. And we're going to chat about it. But before that, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell. If anybody's got any show and tell.
We have miniature stuff as usual while you guys get out
Yeah,
your
let me go grab
gigantic
it.
things. Okay.
Always bring
So
your show and tell.
Okay,
does Robin want to go first? She's
I'm
always got
ready.
huge stuff.
You want me to
Okay.
go?
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
My
let me put
show
you
and
on.
tell.
Oh,
Oh,
my
cool
goodness.
tool.
Isn't
Oh,
that
I didn't know we
cool?
could show. Oh, I gotta go get something then. That's way cool. Okay, hold on.
So,
I didn't know
Look
we
at
could do
I mean, look
that.
at
tools.
what good shape it is in, and it's all sharp.
Yes.
And it
Mhm.
says that it's an Embretson's crescent hoe manufactured in Woody Brook Industries, Taylor, Wisconsin. I got this for $8.95 at the consignment store. But this
Wow.
baby, I mean, that thing's in good shape.
It's in really good shape.
Look how sharp it is.
It
It's
does
like
look it does look sharp.
It's
What
like-
what is this?
it's a
This is-
crescent hoe.
Crescent hoe. Okay.
Crescent hoe.
So, I was all in when I saw this.
Uh-huh.
I tried to look it up online
Wow.
though, and there isn't, anything about this particular crescent hoe online that I could find.
Yeah. It is like, it's similar to the stirrup hoe, and the stirrup hoe has another name as well. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be a wonderful tool in the garden.
Yeah. It
You
also
know?
looks like an Aztec weapon. Just,
Mhm.
miniature version.
Oh, it looks like Miss Sharon needs one.
Yeah,
And
that looks
Shawnee's
cool.
letting you know, used for effective weed kill on bed, shoulders, and high ridges. And so Cece
Oh.
would like to know how you use it.
You know, those Japanese tools, I've kind of coveted having one of those. It's sort of shaped like that, but you look
Yeah.
at, you use it like this to get the weeds. And
Mhm.
I already used it when I was up in Wisconsin, and
Mhm.
I have a little bed up there, and it works great.
Mhm.
Can you edge with that? It looks like you could turn it on its side and just kind of with that little
With this
press
part,
with the tip. No, with the tips too. It looks like you could drag it along the edge of your bed and edge with it. Like the sharper tips at the top of the crescents or the bottom
It's
of the
Mm.
curved,
crescent.
so I'm not sure it's not gonna make a
Yeah.
straight line, but
yeah. I mean, I
Well, it would dig out things, that's for
It
sure.
would dig out, is what
yes.
I'm saying, and it'll dig out like an edger, edgers too.
yeah. I mean, I was thrilled, for $8.95.
No fooling.
I was really, really happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an
Mhm.
awesome. I love those kind of tools where they're.
They're like
I
what,
think
$80 new?
I would
Mhm.
think so.
I
I
think is
couldn't
what I
find
saw.
anything about
great,
it.
great find.
You didn't type the right
Mhm.
question in. Just kidding.
No, she
Right?
didn't. No, she
Right?
didn't,
Didn't
because she
ask-
would have
didn't ask
probably
Chad.
been like us old people do. I have this really neat crescent hoe.
At a
Could you
garage
tell
sale.
me? Could you tell me more about it?
Yeah.
Right.
And there's too many keywords in there. So then the Google pants goes, I don't know what you want. You want to talk about the moon because you said crescent? Is that, or you wanted
Right.
croissant? Or are you spelling croissant
Oh,
wrong?
I would like
know,
Right.
I
That's
Yeah.
like me.
I put it in as an antique crescent hoe. I put it in as a crescent hoe. I put the name, the Embritsons. I put the Woody Brook Industries in Taylor, Wisconsin, and I could come up with nothing.
Mm.
Okay. Well,
Usually, you can find something on Etsy or Marketplace or
there's got to
Yeah,
be more than
especially
just, there must be
Etsy.
a second person that has one of those and thinks it's the cat's meow. So, Carol, would you like to go ahead and show us
Okay.
yours?
Yes, got a couple. Okay, since I didn't know we could do tools. All
You
right,
can do whatever you can do whatever
first
you
I
want.
did. Okay, first I have a short coming out. Remember how I said I had powdery mildew? It wasn't powdery mildew, and my little short will talk about that. So these are awkward looking things. These are actually the yams, the Discoria alata. They're just the first year.
Wow.
And then after they get replanted, they can grow or just are left, they can get as big as my head or bigger. I found out
Wow.
that a lot of Jamaican people call these like a poo-poo yam because they sometimes
looks like a bit of
doo-doo.
a, it
Yes,
does.
yes.
I
But
agree.
it's like however they say it. It's like a doo-doo. Like I forget. He told me it was somebody who came to the house who was working for our
Can you hold
cable
it up
company.
close there? Could you hold
Sure.
the big one up close?
Yeah.
And so
See, it's
those, I wanted to
all
see the eyes and stuff like that on it.
there's tons
Oh,
of eyes on them. That's why they're so invasive. They just go all different directions in your yard down here.
and did you
That's why
buy
it
that or
just got
did you buy it
I
or grow
got
it?
yes, I got it on Etsy. I got cuttings on Etsy, and now basically to share them, I can only send them out of the state because it's I forget a class 2 invasive for Florida, University of Florida. So
Wow.
yeah, stinks. But I mean, I have stuff in my yard already that'll just stay there and
Question:
keep
in ground or
yes
in a bed?
in ground.
It was in ground. Okay.
It'll take over a bed. It'll
Mhm.
like you'll never get rid of it out of your bed. Although it could be kind of pretty because it could cascade. Now Shawnee is gonna like these because we've talked about liking turtles before. And the turtle lovers are gonna like these. I stopped at a place that I thought was a fruit stand. There's two of my turtle things. And the lady, it's a plant stand. It's all plants. Well, she had these little cute things up near
Oh, wow.
Aw,
move
look
and
at
it's like
that.
hello, and then I didn't realize until I got home I thought this was texture. It's like no, it's got its little babies on its back. It's so cute. It's like Yertle the turtle, I think, where they stack all the turtles, Dr. Seuss, I think. But I got two of those because she was like that'll be $1, and change. I'm like oh, I'm gonna take another one. I should have just bought all the ones she had. She only had like 4. And then that Amazon Vine that I'm signed up for had one of my dream things that I wanted to get for so long, and I did not realize it just had this texture that you couldn't see. It's a rain chain,
Oh,
and it
nice.
and it
Oh.
has sea turtles on it. It's
Oh
so
my
cute.
goodness.
And then it comes with the different attachments, but now of course I really need to get um a new how do you say that, the thing that I always forget the name of it that goes down the side of the house to catch the rain,
Down
gutter. I got to
down
get a new
oh,
yeah
okay, or
I
downspout.
need a new yeah I need both. I need the gutter and then the downspout.
Oh,
But
that's wonderful.
yeah, as far as growing I found
Why would you have to
uh,
have a new gutter? Wouldn't you just replace the
because
downspout with it?
I only have it on one side right now, and because in Florida they love to do the California thing now where we're really close together to save, the land,
Yeah.
it's called a zero lot line.
Yeah.
So my only gutter is actually on my neighbor's side. So
Oh,
if that
Oh.
that hole will fall into their yard instead and they
okay.
will get yeah. But the other thing I found today when I was outside was look at this little jalapeno, what it did. It turned
Oh,
black on one of
right.
my plants. I've never seen any of them. They turn red, but I've never seen a black one. Like it's
Uh-huh.
just so black.
Yeah.
And I have, you remember how we said just put them in smaller jars? That's my butterfly. I'm drying my butterfly
Oh.
pea.
Mhm.
And this is like your beans. My goji berries dried. And I've got,
Uh,
the thing. Oh my gosh, Cece has a ton of them, but this is so far like my roselle. And what I thought was powdery mildew is attacking all of these plants that are over there. It's attacking
oh.
my roselle, my butterfly pea. It loves to eat everything, we'll just say, and it's a very tiny pest. Well,
Oh.
it's not
And
powdery
so
mildew.
Jay says a black colored jalapeno is typically a stage of ripening, a result of sun scald or a specific dark colored variety. Jalapenos can turn dark purplish black color as they age before turning red. I have had some
Oh,
black ones as well.
yeah, I've
So
never had it like turn black before red. They usually go green, red, and I was like, "What? Where did that come from? Do I
yeah,
have a hybrid?" And it's like a
I have
cross.
right.
I have a pepper called a patchwork, and it
Uh-huh.
turns that purpley blacky color before it turns red.
Mm-hmm,
I still enamored with my little turtles. I
He is
just love
very cute.
these.
You
I did get an extra one, so they might arrive in the mail for someone. We'll see. We'll see.
Another turtle
Little
lover.
surprise. Another
Yeah.
turtle lover might get a little.
Oh, great, because mine's a
surprise.
little broken.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to have a members only live, and I'll show my turtle collection.
yes, do
Yeah,
it.
His
Do
head's
it.
gone, and there's only one baby on top. I think yours had 2 babies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine has 2
Yeah.
babies.
So
Oh, how
he sits in a
cute.
plant. That's why he's dirty.
He's just hiding.
Mm,
He's hiding.
mhm.
That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so fun.
So do you have some things for show and tell, Shawnee?
So Robin, remember we were talking about beans at the Seed Saving Basics show, and you were like, "Is that the cranberry bean?" This is
Oh,
the cranberry
sorry.
bean that my mother grew, and she
Oh,
never
it's
ate them all.
beautiful.
Okay.
So I'm gonna plant them,
Wow.
and it was a
Oh,
bush
that's
variety.
pretty.
And you love bush beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do they are they like a tough skin variety like the red ones? What are they? Cannelli? How do you say that? The red kidney bean? No, is it kidney?
I don't know.
For
A bean
chili,
is a
people.
bean is a bean to me. Yeah,
A
I would put it in
kidney.
chili.
Yeah, kidney.
Well, a kidney bean. Thank you. Like, well, because I can't digest the red ones, but pinto I can because it's thinner. The skin is thinner on it, and I can
I have a
digest.
clue.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So
Have you
we
ever
don't.
ate homegrown beans and seen if you could digest things you couldn't digest
No,
before with vinegar in
no.
it? Okay.
I'm afraid that I might like kill myself and like not cook them long enough.
Oh, you'd know if they were cooked long enough.
Yeah,
You'd
you would
be
just
And
so-
even if you just soak them
Yeah, they'd be
overnight, that makes such
Yeah.
a difference. And that. So,
Mhm.
all right. Well, I have just
Yeah.
one small thing to show.
Oh, small doesn't go with you, Diva. Come on.
One small.
Yeah.
Small. Anything small out of
It's not a gardening thing. It's a thing that I
Oh.
earned from YouTube.
Oh.
Get out
Oh,
of here. Another
yes,
YouTube
Andy.
rich fool.
So it's
I
a
love
little lunch box. You know, when I go out to
It's
the
a
farm,
great one.
I could put a sandwich in there, and I could put some drinks
Yeah.
and some cookies in there. But yeah, so this was one of the things I earned in the program that I'm in.
That's awesome.
So I
Great.
could choose red or black, and of course, you know what color is Maureen going to choose? Is she going to choose red? So hello, Jags. Good to
Woohoo.
see you,
Hey,
and
Jags.
Passamaquoddy. I also wanted to let you say hello to you. So.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Passamaquoddy said, I walked outside last night and was about 4 to 5 feet from a wolf. Whew. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm assuming you probably turned right back around.
That's
and walked back
amazing.
in.
Did it freeze like at you too, Passamaquoddy, when it saw you? Like just
probably went.
yeah, probably. Wasn't
Hello,
expecting a
L
human.
triple G. Love, good to see you. Thank you
Good to
so
see
much
you.
for coming in. Good to see you. Yeah, so last night I did have a gig, and it turns out I have 4 this month. There was one that was booked last year, and the only reason why I was made aware of it was that my son, who lives in Vancouver, his friend was near the poster and took a picture of herself with it, and he posted it in my family group chat, and it was like, I have a gig next Saturday.
Wow.
It's like, Maureen,
Money,
you need
money,
to look
money,
at your
money.
calendar a little bit more often. It's an afternoon one, so I, depending on the bread, I'll bake bread and then I'll, rush out there and sing for a couple of hours. But, for me, there was a few little kind of stressors for me, because it's like I just did a gig last month, within the city, and so it was like I didn't want to do another show that would have the same songs, because I have been repurposing them. I might not do a gig for about 8 months, and it's like, you know what, do the same set list. The songs like the back of your hand. Throw in maybe take out one, throw in a different one. But it was like,
Right.
you can't do that, because I just did a gig 4 weeks ago, and so I pulled out the whole thing was all songs we haven't done in probably about 5-6 years, some of them. So it was it puts a lot more stress on me, because it's like I don't have the rhythm and the pattern of the song, so I really have to keep looking at the music, which is not the thing the lyrics, which is not one of the things that I like to do. But anyway, that being said, and also the night before, after Shawnee's big 1,000 subs party, she and I stayed up, as I said, to the wee small hours of the morning. And so I had a late Thursday, and then last night having the gig. It's a lot of energy. And so when I was coming
Right.
up with, what do I do for this live, when I go, I want to mostly sit like this. And
Mm,
and I just thought,
right.
let's just talk about things that what do you do when you are needing to feel cozy? Because, it's like I've got my jacket on, and I'm drinking a hot chocolate while I'm finished.
I
So,
have cozy that I forgot to show and tell. Passamaquoddy sent me a nice
beautiful.
How
pretty
pretty.
Those little
shawl with the
tassely thingies. Yeah.
yeah, isn't that cute? So
Wow.
Wow.
when it gets a little cooler, I'm definitely gonna use it.
Yeah,
Go
you
out in
are.
it. Yeah, yeah, and wear it with one of my shirts. It's got those tropical
So,
colors in it.
anybody on the panel, what's your favorite go-to comfort drink or food when you need to pause and breathe? I'll go with Shawnee first. What is yours?
Chocolate triple layer whatever cake.
I would know that.
I think
Uh,
we
I think
all
we
know
all
it.
do. We all do. It's Pepperidge Farm. I used to eat it too.
I do like
Mhm.
a warm cup of broth in the winter. I did actually have coffee again today,
Oh.
Robin. We're 2 days in a row now I've had caffeine because I wanted a warm
Wow.
drink. It's not a
Because
good
oh, because
time.
Yeah.
you want a warm drink.
Yeah,
Ah,
but I need to get
Yeah.
the tea out. I need to drink
yeah.
tea.
But I
Mm.
will say, like, in regards to you, like, we don't. I think once in a while we do get some Pepperidge Farm products here in Canada, and I'm
Mm.
sure probably in some of the bigger cities they do. But
Yeah.
just when you show me, your cake, or when you talk about eating your cake, that just actually brings comfort to me, because I know how happy you are. It's like
Hmm.
Shawnee's got her
Right.
cake, and I wish I could have some, but I'm just going to enjoy, knowing that Shawnee's
Yeah.
eating her favorite cake.
Right. For sure.
Uh-huh. And so
For sh-
for
oh,
you,
Miss Sharon
Robin.
saying.
My
Oops.
favorite comfort drink is what you're drinking right now, cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
there's one that's made by Land of Lakes that's raspberry chocolate.
I've
It's
had
that's
that.
my
It's good.
favorite.
Oh,
It's good.
And for
wow.
food,
Mm.
homemade chicken soup.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, both like, just even when Shawnee said broth and you're saying homemade chicken soup, it's like, oh yeah, that's what that would, because there's just something, the warmth, and
Oh,
that it's just so nourishing to your body, like, so I can sense that. And my go-to after a gig, because I don't tend to eat before going to sing, just because you don't want to be like, yeah, and you burp, right? So
yeah.
it's like, or you feel a burp coming and you're trying to swallow it down as you're trying to take
Right.
a breath and hold a note,
Right.
Um, so
Hmm.
but after a gig, I love having chicken wings. It's my favorite thing. It's like, I want some good
Oh.
chicken wings. And unfortunately, the restaurant that I was singing at, they're not doing chicken wings anymore, because
No.
I get to have, like, at that place, I'm allowed to order off the menu, and I get 50% off. So I just brought home, take home charcuterie, and I think it was a spinach and artichoke dip or something like that.
Oh,
But
that's tasty.
but it's
Mhm.
not the same as eating chicken wings. I want,
Mhm.
good meaty chicken wings cooked really well. So,
Right.
Miss Carol,
Nice and crispy.
what do you
Um,
like? What's your comfort drink or food?
Coffee would be my comfort drink that I don't have that often, but I'm having some tonight because of the late night concert last night. With some pumpkin. It's got pumpkin almond milk in it as my creamer. So anything
Mhm.
like and cinnamon, like I brew with cinnamon. Um, and that's why I have to keep shutting this off because if you have asthma and you don't have your inhaler, brew something with a lot of caffeine and
Mm.
it actually helps you cough up stuff and clear your lungs, and it's a bronchodilator. So right now it's bronchodilating me
Mm.
from all that stuff I was breathing in last night. But the other thing is I love a chicken soup, but with long noodles. It has to have like a long noodle in it.
I thought you were gonna say cheese.
No, 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 no cheese.
Yes.
But, yes, I do love. It depends on what kind of comfort I'm looking for. Like if I'm feeling sad, it's cheese and like a lot of melted cheese. And then if I just want comfort and to feel cozy, it is a spicy chicken soup with really long noodles, like those vermicelli rice noodles, or
Wow. Mm-hmm.
now you turn me on to the konjac noodles that don't break apart, and I like those too. But yeah, those are
Hmm.
my comforts.
Well, Destiny Fitzgerald, welcome, welcome. Comfort drink is the Montier with a twist of lemon, lots of bubbles in that sparkling water. And then the comfort food is pierogies swimming in butter.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Only
That
place
sounds
I can
very, very
get
good.
pierogies that I can really enjoy and eat because they're gluten free is when I go up north and go to Wegmans. Wegmans has really good gluten free pierogies. Because I
Mm.
refuse to make my own. Sorry, I'm just not. Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be making a bunch of pasta pockets for myself.
Yeah. Jay says white chocolate in any form or configuration.
Ooh.
That sounds delicious as well. But at this, like I love soup. Like I just like tonight,
Mhm,
in the past 2 weeks now, um,
mhm.
you know, and I am thinking of doing some sort of video on this because when I first started canning and preserving things, well, I had a lot of people living in my house, and so there was a lot of
Right,
people to feed, and because I just didn't know where the store's gonna close down and not have food and stuff. So
right.
now everybody and their dog literally has moved out, and so it's just my daughter and I, and so you go, I've got all this food that's sitting on my shelves. So we did the Mexican pulled chicken. We did that one. We also did another one that was just really, really tasty. But tonight I ate the last jar of the potato leek soup. So I opened that up, blended it up, threw in a
Mhm,
bit of cream. There was a lot of pepper in it, so when we made it, we
mhm.
we must have kind of been generous with the pepper. But boy, did I really liked that, just because of the warming,
Right.
and pepper is so good for you. And
Yeah.
so I'm making a point of that. Oh yeah, we made the French onion. We opened up 2 jars of French onion soup, which was just
Yum.
fantastic. And so I
Right.
am seeing some of the things that we have eaten, those are depleted. So it's like, okay, we only have 3 jars of French onion soup. We've got a bunch of onions. Let's make some more. So,
Mm.
especially at this time of year, I just love warm food. And the
Mhm.
kids always like when we sit down to something, and I just go, I just love having a warm meal. Um,
Yeah.
so I love soup. So I could have soup.
When you do
So
the
Yeah.
French onion, do you put the toast on the top and then melt the cheese?
if I'm serving it for guests. If
Mhm.
not, no. I just
Mm.
I just pour the cheese in there, get a piece of sourdough bread, smear it with some butter, like with a thick layer of butter, and then I eat the stringy
Like
cheese
dip
and I
it. Mm.
put
Which
but
cheese do you like on yours? Do you like
um
provolone, Gruyere?
I
What one?
I do prefer the Gruyere. This time we did a mixture of mozza and I can't remember what it's called.
Mm.
I think it was a bourgeon. No, not. Yeah, I think it's bourgeon. It's a wedge and it's got a red wax thing on it.
Mhm.
I had some of that, so I just thought those are 2 white cheeses that we
Mm.
put onto it. But it's like I'm gonna start going. Okay, well, let's start eating what's in the pantry, right? So.
Right.
hmm.
Yeah. I forgot to say sweets. It's tiramisu and
Oh
ganache
yes,
cake.
Right.
Chocolate ganache, yeah. So I'm with Shawnee with the chocolate cake, but mine is usually the chocolate ganache that has like that fluffy whipped cream
Yeah.
center like in
So,
it. Like,
yeah.
mm,
So even when you don't
mm,
feel like gardening, is there one simple thing that always soothes your soul out there?
mm.
Fancy foodies again. Anybody? Robin, is there anything that, if you don't feel like it, is there something that soothes yourself when you go outside?
Absolutely. I just like to sit in the garden and be in it. I have a bench out there that I'll sit in. I can sit on the edge of any of those stone
Yes.
beds.
Yeah, nice.
And then Al and I typically like to sit at the bar in the patio and look out to the garden.
Yeah.
You can see a bird house, and it's
Mhm.
almost always stocked with birds. And I've got a little bird bath about 6 feet away, so they, go
Neat.
from the house to the bird
Right.
bath.
Right.
Mhm.
But this year, honestly, we didn't sit out there once because it was
Right.
Aw,
too hot.
Hot.
It was just
right.
too hot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, because that's
Mhm.
my plan is always like, get with the twinkle lights, sit outside. But you get to the end of the day and you go, I'm tired. I'm not, it's like
Mhm.
not going out, not going out. But
Yeah,
welcome
I
back.
agree. Yeah,
Are you
Dusty, I like that feeling too. I like
uh,
it the misty mornings of fall up north, like when it's misty and you get your big mug of coffee and you look out and then you go out a little
yeah,
bit later after the mist settles. I love that.
yeah. Um, Shawnee, for you, do you like going and sitting out?
I try to. It's hard because I don't live there,
Yeah.
Right.
so I'm there to like do work.
Mhm.
What happens is I grab someone, I go, "We're going on a garden tour."
Mm.
And so me just being like, "Oh, look at this. Oh, can you name this?" Oh, and I'm like right back into happiness.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah, there is something when you
absolutely.
do you're either you're looking at someone's garden or your own garden and
Mhm.
you're talking about it. It does really because you're focused on look at the things that I'm growing or the things that are growing
Right.
and it encourages your soul. It definitely does. So, yeah, I
Mhm.
love twinkle lights. Oh, because I don't want them to go bad. Okay. You feeling better?
No.
Okay. Well, you look good. There's potato leek soup on the stove.
Okay.
She went to Port Angeles to Crab Fest
Ooh,
and just got home.
yummy. I love crab. That's a
Mhm.
birthday comfort is snow crab legs, like a snow crab boil.
Mm. So she's Miss Sharon's got big mosquitoes. So for
Yeah.
me, we've built some benches and I've bought benches. So there's benches everywhere. So and that's designed so that when if I am in a certain area, I can just go, okay, I'm just going to go and sit and rest in that. But when I go to the offsite garden, we actually bring out our folding chairs to take breaks. But I think like I love being at home and letting the chickens out because I could just sit and watch chickens,
Mhm.
you know, their little antics and just what they're doing and stuff like that. And they, follow me around. But I do love the offsite garden just sitting out there because it is so serene and peaceful, and you just hear the birds and it is completely, kind of soul filling. So,
Mhm.
mhm.
I love to go out to my canal and watch like the fish and the turtles when there's good visibility and
Mm,
sometimes feed them. Like I'll
mhm.
throw scraps and stuff in and call the turtles over. Be
Yeah.
like, turtle, turtle, turtles. And they come. It's the wildest thing. They totally come.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I call them flirtles because there's some of them that will just like turn around. They'll swim away and then they'll
Yeah.
stop and they'll turn around and check you out again. It's
Yeah.
flirtles.
Yeah. They're flirty turtles. So music heals. And so what song or kind of music lifts you when you need a pick me up? And do any of you
Mm.
take music out to the garden? I know one year, because I was hearing classical music is wonderful to play to your plants, and
Mhm.
so I actually brought a speaker out and had a set list of big classical, all the common ones that were really great. So
Right.
does anybody take music with them, or
So I don't know what happened when I had children. My brain did something, and I don't listen to music
Mhm.
really anymore.
uh-huh.
Like
Same.
once a month, I might sit down with Mark and say, "Okay, let's listen to this new thing that came out." And I have to have the radio on with music for my kids in the vehicle, and he plays music constantly around
Right.
him with his speaker
Mhm.
he carries. So
Mhm.
no, nope, no music.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right. That
Yep.
silence is golden once you have
Yes.
children.
Yes.
Now
There's
I am listening
nothing.
to people talking usually though.
Yes.
Mm. Mhm.
Like I choose something and they're
Yeah.
talking about something I want to hear about, like that,
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I
True.
agree. I agree. Yeah. How about you, Robin?
My calming music is bossa nova. I
Oh,
like bossa nova.
yeah. Mhm.
Antonio Carlos Jobim.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or wait, no, am I right?
Yes.
Jobim. Yeah,
Jobim. Jobim.
Jobim.
Yeah, you can say the jo. Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça, é ela minha que vem, que passa, num doce balanço, caminho do mar. I love
David the
those.
Good will actually sing in bossa nova. He will do songs and switch to bossa nova and different genres, and the bossa nova is like so relaxing.
Yeah,
So
it
I
is.
I agree. That tempo is really relaxing.
It's like
Uh-huh.
a fusion of samba and jazz, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, it is like, the most of it that, that's the most common stuff. It is just kind of it's very easy because it's not jarring, it's meant to be. So, Destiny says our local big box store has quiet hours on Monday and Tuesday
Yeah.
and Wednesday from opening till 7 a.m. From 7 to
Mhm.
10. So then it's like you're not having that jangliness. So, just
Yeah. I
an
love
interruption here. I just want to also, Shawnee put in there. Remember, there's a surprise
Yes.
live stream with an herbalist coming soon to the Diva Show. Email your questions to
Mhm.
her ahead of time, and you can see it if you scroll down my community page. You can see a little bit more info about it. But yes, we've gotten a couple of questions in, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't it
so
isn't it interesting how when you're in a store and there is a certain music playing
Mhm.
that you really like, how you'll
Mhm.
linger longer there?
Yep.
oh
But the thing of
Yeah.
it is that's not everybody's, taste. So,
mhm,
Right.
but when it hits my earbuds,
Mhm.
I'll find myself spending longer just lingering there.
There's a
mhm, yeah,
joke where 80s couple is like going to the club and they're going to the grocery store to hear their old clubbing music that they play over the grocery store speakers
mhm,
from the 80s. Like it's more the elevator music version, but
right. But
yeah,
it's the
but it's
familiarity.
fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
So
Exactly.
so for me, I don't do like I said, I did, kind of for, about a week was bringing out classical music for the plants.
Mhm.
But for the most part, I actually don't really listen to music. Um, I would say in the last few years, I will let the radio play, but I think as a musician, and I've spoken to other musicians, it's like, no, I don't want TV on. I like silence. I don't want, and
Mhm.
I think it's because music is always going on. It's like it's not that I'm aware
Right.
of it, but whatever's coming in is actually clashing within my being. So when I,
Mhm.
would drive in my car, it's like nope, no sound, no music. If we were traveling a distance, a book on tape is
Yeah.
lovely, but
Yeah.
it's like I can't have
It
um
contrasts with your internal playlist. Is that
yeah,
what you're trying to say? You've always got
basically.
music within you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you gotta have some essential travel music, like a good old CCR album or something.
Okay, I'm not that
Oh
old, so
my
no.
gosh.
I am one of those from the 80s, so it's got to have the 80s. So
Right.
next little
Yeah,
question here.
there's
What's one small ritual, lighting a candle, sitting by a window, journaling that helps you reset? Do you guys, I have
mm,
absolutely nothing that helps me to reset.
Can I
Nothing.
say
mm,
eat cake again? Is that
Yes, you
yeah,
can.
eat
So then,
sweets.
yeah,
I
so
don't
then
know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I enjoy knowing that Shawnee's eating her cake. It
Right.
makes me feel happy.
I
Doesn't totally
know.
reset me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that if I go out, and if some of you have listened to me share about when I go out and come back home, it's everyone needs to stay away from me. I'm in my blankie in my bedroom with just my grow light on and nothing else. And
Mm,
I usually take off all the clothes that I had on wherever I went, and I put
right.
Right.
something different on. And
Yeah.
Yes.
I get rid of all of the things that were from the outing.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe that qualifies for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
That's
Yeah.
cozy
resetting me.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you're definitely doing something where you go, okay, I need
Mm-hmm.
to, you're shifting something. And so that is your go-to. So,
Mm-hmm.
mm, yeah, I would love to have a fire. Well, we do have
Me too.
I have a fire table. So it's a gas flame,
Mm.
and we
Mm,
call it the fire table. And it's like, I do love that, especially in the evenings and when it's chilly out and stuff like that. Mhm.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I
Robin,
have a
do you
robe. Oh, sorry.
nope. Oh, sorry. Go, Carol. Go ahead,
I
Carol.
was gonna say I have a Chanel robe that I inherited from my mom. That's so cozy. And I will
Mm,
put that on if it's cool enough
yeah.
and just like cozy up in that. But same thing like Shawnee, if we're out somewhere and it's been quite a bit of a day, I will shift into my pajamas and the robe and grab something like a soup or something warm to drink and just sit in my little spot. And sometimes I have to admit I go through shorts and they're usually like Korean drama shorts, like romantic
Uh-huh.
Korean drama shorts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Yep.
don't. Marissa, that's her favorite. She says they're so predictable. There's never
Yes.
anything provocative in them.
Right.
There's usually food, and then there's usually, like, somebody's offended,
Mhm.
and then they all come back together.
Yes.
It's done. And so Marissa, oh, is this
And there's
walks through.
usually a little like product placement. And I actually got the little coffee candies that they put in some of the product placements just to try them. But yeah, I like the Korean dramas too, and it used to be Hallmark, but then they took it away in my cable right before Christmas. I was so angry. We had gotten new cable, and I used to love the Hallmark Christmas stuff because that brought me comfort. And yeah, they removed it right before all the Christmas specials. So
Mhm.
yeah.
How about you, Robin?
You know what? I kind of vary. It depends on the scenario.
Hmm.
Sometimes I might want to just read. Um, and sometimes I might just want to hop in the car and go, thrift shopping,
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
something to get away from whatever it is,
Right.
Right. Right.
focus on something new.
Yep.
So Homestead is saying he likes to watching fireflies
Mm,
light up those Alabama skies. It's just my lazy southern summer day.
mm,
That's the song that I had dedicated to Homestead.
beautiful.
L Triple G says, Maureen, how do you handle being so talented? I'm assuming he's saying being. How do you stay grounded? Well, first off, I'm not. Um, I would say I'm not ungrounded. I'm just a regular person. That's the
Right.
thing. I don't go and say, "Oh, hello, it's me."
Mm.
Yeah, yes, I am here. I am here. I'm your singer, and I'm going to sing for you. I'm just
Must
a
be fantastic. Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you for
I'm
joining me.
I'm just a regular person, who has
Yeah.
who has the ability to yell for 2 hours at
Hmm.
people in a
Right.
melodic way and get paid for it. It's just
Mm.
that's like, because I'm a like, and I do tell people I'm an introverted extrovert, right? So, and my
Hmm.
introversion is first, even though you wouldn't think that. But I have a drivenness to touch and inspire people. So that's part of one of my stories that when I'm talking to my students in that, because my job is to lift you up higher than, when you came in. If you're low, then my job is to lift you higher. But I don't go around going, did I lift you? Do you feel better? And if you're already really excited, I hope to lift you up to a higher level.
Yeah.
And so I have a drivenness to do that, to give people something real. So
Right.
I hope that answers your question, but I'm just a regular person. I use the bathroom just like everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, the group that we watch, that we go and we follow, Switchfoot, and see their concerts, they think it's weird, like how people react to them when they're on stage, because they are just average guys from California who go
Yeah,
surfing, who are
yeah.
flawed. And like John wrote a song that's called Fatally Flawed. Fatally Flawed is just a great song. But it's like, yeah, I've seen entertainers and also actors who focus more on, just like us, like what they
Mm,
aren't. Like
yeah,
they're, I
yeah.
wish I was. And
Uh-huh.
they'll show clips like that. Like people get to see your edited reel when you perform. They don't
Mhm.
see all the stuff that got you to that performance. They don't see that, like you said that one night where you grabbed the unmatching shoes until they maybe, you pointed out,
Yeah.
like,
I
and
didn't
how
know
you
I was wearing
feel about that. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know that I'm wearing mismatched shoes. I'm walking around in these 2 boots for 20 minutes, and it wasn't until I'm walking across the stage that I could hear a soft heel and a hard heel, and it's like that's my first
Right.
realizing that I'm actually walking in 2 sizes of heels, but didn't even notice. But yeah,
Right.
no. So, next one. What is your favorite way to sneak in a moment of calm during a busy day? Do you do that? That would be my first question. Do you, like, if
Right.
you just go, I need to go and have a little bit of a break,
Mm.
Hey
you know?
kids, do you want to watch a TV show? Or do you want to? Can
Right.
I make you some popcorn too?
All right.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'll be in my
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
that's a good one.
Uh,
That's
That's
a very good one.
Malachi says, "Do
Um,
you want to go take a nap or a rest time? Let's go take a little rest time and a nap." And he'll now do it, like when he wants to, like he'll say, "Nap, rest time."
okay.
Yeah, but he'll bring in, like, he wants to play on his iPad, and then I take the
Right.
iPad away and he conks out though, like, so
Right.
so
Yeah.
absolutely. Little short naps.
Yeah.
Those help.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't I think I don't think that I stop. I think I like to just keep powering
You
through it so that I can
do.
stop a little bit earlier. And then it's like, and then you walk in, off from the work clothes and hop into the bed and legs up, like, just, pillow under my knees just to kind of relax, watch a movie.
Mhm.
So I don't do the sneaking away or, I stop in the middle of the day too, just to go, okay, I need a break.
Right.
I'll watch
Yeah.
chickens. That's kind of me. How about you, Robin? Do you need to have a sneak away moment?
Now I'll go down a rabbit hole like Pinterest or
Mhm.
Instagram.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Uh, yeah,
Totally relatable.
that's
Mine
awesome.
used to be Pinterest until they changed it up a bit. And now it's like, I don't know. It's too many, like, click this, click that.
Mm.
I'm not used to it yet
I-
still.
I've never done Pinterest. I have a Pinterest account. I don't get it. Like it's like right from the get go. It was like I don't get what this is, and
Mhm.
so. But sometimes there's something that I need to. Someone clicks, he puts out, and you go, I can't
Right.
click it because I don't have an account. So I made an account just so I could click it. But it's like I don't know what the point is of Pinterest. So
It's like bulletin boards that you make
yeah,
for yourself for
yeah,
things. Like,
yeah.
as an art teacher, it was great because it would be like, okay, this is for drawing, this is painting projects, and
Hmm.
that's how I categorized it. And it was great. Like, but it was also depressing because you realize, oh, I'm not as creative as I thought I was because other people are having the same ideas across the nation and like globally.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, there is no reinventing the wheel. Every
right.
bit of music that's ever been written has already been written. It's
Yeah.
just do you just add
Shifting around.
yeah, you just put the chords in a different way. So, hello, Farmer
Right.
Marshall. Good to see you. I hope that the live went well today. I unfortunately had to miss it. I had to go and find myself a turkey. And
Mhm.
so I do want to just say that every like, share, and subscription helps to keep this little corner of calm growing. So I thank you for being a part of the garden where rest, resilience, and community all bloom together. And I do really appreciate everybody's inputs here. And also, I just want to let you know, Team Replay, thanks for pulling up a chair for the Cozy Cup chat. Even after the live ends, your presence brings warmth to our little circle. So do leave a comment to answer to some of our questions. So just a couple more here. Do you have a pet, a plant, or garden buddy that cheers you up without even trying?
I
Anything
sure
like
do.
that?
Yep. Her name I do not say on lives.
You're mini me.
My little, yeah.
I know.
The best.
I
The
just,
cutest.
I love her
Oh.
voice. I love her voice.
Such a good communicator. Such a
Mhm.
cutie patootie. Oh my gosh.
Mhm. Absolutely. Yeah.
Dolly, Dolly.
I was even requested the other day, Maureen, could you come and babysit us?
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I
sweet.
said, I can't. It's so far away. Well, you could just come. I said, I'd have to fly, and my wings are really, really are not strong enough. She has
Oh.
wings.
Oh.
I put on little fake wings and took a photo. So,
Oh, cute.
my great grandson is my garden buddy when he's here. Aw, Miss Sharon, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, Farmer Marshall's acknowledging all of you. Anybody else? Anybody else have a pet plant or garden buddy that cheers you up without even trying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my garden buddy's my husband, Al.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not it's not his passion, but
Right.
he does it because it's mine.
Yeah. And that means a lot, that he's
Right.
like
That
in there
support.
like a dirty shirt. He's holding the camera with you. He's testing things with you. And, so that I can understand why it would just be like, he's doing it because he loves you, and so that's pretty special.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah. I would probably say, whenever my kids come, that like come to help in the garden, it just,
Mm-hmm.
it's like all of a sudden I just, when they say Red Bull gives you wings, well, when my kids come, I just, the appreciation. Again, it's not their, Marissa likes doing it, but
Right.
having time or energy. So when she does make that sacrifice, it does just lift me right up, where I do feel we accomplish so much more, and I just love it because I'm sharing. This is something we're
Right.
sharing. So
Yeah.
so it's kind of cool that way.
Mm-hmm.
Carol?
That's Hannah. Oh, I said her name. Well, Hannah because I put her in post, but my daughter Hannah. And usually most of the dogs that we have are that way. I don't know if it's because they see me as the alpha, like even this one right now who's going through her abscess in her paw. She's doing better and
Oh,
able to
good.
jump back up on the couch and everything. Well, she's coming out of Hannah's room and jumping on the couch and hugging me.
Aw.
Like just giving me hugs, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that means so much.
Mhm.
But Hannah too, like when I got monetized and I was feeling discouraged because I'm like, oh, everybody has such better content. I don't have time to make content. She's, Mom, don't give up. You just got monetized. Just keep going. And I'm like, I didn't know you even cared. It's like, they've got their own thing going, my husband and my daughter. But it
Mhm.
was like very sweet. She always tries to encourage me.
Yeah,
She's like, yeah,
that's good.
definitely. Yeah.
All
I'm
right. Is there a
grateful.
book, show, or hobby that helps you unwind when you need a breakaway? I know Passamaquoddy loves to crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anybody?
So you know how I was like, I don't know what happened to my brain, but I can't listen to music. I also can't read books anymore.
Right.
I can't sit down and read a book anymore. And
Yeah.
my hobby is gardening. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
a show.
Mhm.
I watch only stuff on YouTube, and I don't know which channel I would go to.
Right.
I don't know. I don't have that answer, but it's
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you're but it's mostly educational things, right?
Yes.
You're
The
watching on
categories
YouTube.
I watch are like I have one saved for later on how to get an ADHD kid to set up their bedroom so they can keep it clean. Because the way
Yep.
I
Mhm.
want to run it is not how it should be set up for him.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so like I'm gonna do that later. And it's
Yeah.
always prepping or gardening or homesteading is the
Yeah.
categories I watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Education. And because it's real life and it's what your life is. And that's cool.
Right.
It's cool.
It is.
Robin?
I'm a Gemini. I
Mhm.
burn through hobbies.
Mhm.
It's just the Gemini personality. I probably stick with gardening because it ends in the fall and starts in
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
But I do like to paint. Got back
Mm.
into that. I do like to do jewelry making.
Mm.
But gardening, that's the one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Carol?
I have ADHD, LMNOP, and I burn through hobbies too. And I purchase all the things that I might need for a project or a hobby that I want to do, and then wait for the perfect time for some reason.
Right?
I just got back into like a little bit of painting, like you guys saw on the rocks.
Yes.
But I haven't been able to sit down and paint. But when I used to paint, hours would go by. I would just hyper focus, and hours would just slip away, and it was very
Mhm.
relaxing. It was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I show no, book no. I was known as the magazine queen in
Mm.
school, and I could read I would read my magazines, but books, it was like I hated the anticipation and waiting on what was going to happen, so I would always ruin it for myself and flip to the last chapter and read that. Yeah, I don't like suspense. Even in movies, I will get up and clean if it's really suspenseful. I feel it. So that
Well, just as a little side note, there was one night. I'm. I think
mm,
it was your live, Carol, that you were when you were painting those rocks, or it was my live. I'm
mhm.
not sure, but she was painting, and I would like people in the chat to say, yeah, you know what, we'd like to see Carol when she's doing a live to be doing some little painting activities on the side
Oh,
while she's either
okay.
doing live or someone's live. That it would be neat for us to see, some of her beautiful handiwork.
Oh,
Everybody on the chat,
see,
all agree with me?
I see, and I don't feel like it's beautiful yet. I'm
Put a one in
still
the chat right now if
struggling.
you want to see Carol paint live.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are
Oh,
too
there's a lot of ones.
cute.
I see a lot of ones. I
Oh,
see a
you
lot of
guys are
ones
so
right now.
cute.
I just saw.
You're
I don't know. I don't
adorable.
know how many ones there are. There's a lot of
Oh,
ones.
thank you.
Oh, and look at
Thank
this
you.
one. You got to do it, Carol.
Mhm. Robin, I used to love to make jewelry too. It just got to be just too like another one of those hobbies where I could get in trouble because of like getting into catalogs and wanting to buy really quality stuff. That
Right.
was
I consigned for about 4 years. But all the cool stuff that I like to make that was really artsy fartsy and neat,
Mhm.
they sold, but they didn't sell quickly or
Or the
well.
right, or the
But if
price you
I made
want.
something with purple stones and whatever, it was going to sell. So then I started making stuff to sell, and then it wasn't fun anymore because I wanted to make
Right.
cool, unique
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know if you're like this too with hobbies, but if a lot of people get into it, I back out of it. I back out because I just don't. It's
It's
like if it
anxiety.
becomes so much of a trend, I'm like, I don't find that enjoyable anymore. There's just I don't
Mm.
feel unique. Like it's unique. I need to find something more unique now. So, and it was funny because I started doing jewelry, and down here, what happened was our market got saturated because that's what happened. Everybody started doing it, and the little shops started popping up. And after my sisters saw me doing it, they're from the 60s and they started doing it again. And my one sister is like super, how do you say it? And when she does something, she's like full throttle.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And she was doing a lot of it with her husband. And I'm like, be careful. The market's saturated. You're going to get stuck with a lot of product. They blow me off because I'm the baby. And that's exactly what that was like exactly what happened. And
Mm.
the same thing. They're both super creative and yeah. Mm,
All right,
yeah.
one more little question. What's one small thing in your garden or home that never fails to make you smile?
Mm,
Oops, I'll leave that up there. Anybody?
In the garden.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Okay, in the garden, though, it's the abundance of the moment that gives me that
mm,
little thrill,
right.
whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have grown a pepper. Look at this pepper.
The
Right.
onions are coming in. Oh, that's so cool. The garlic's
Yes.
coming, whatever it is.
Yes.
The
Yes.
abundance of the moment. That's what I'd say.
Yeah. I love that. Oh, Miss Sharon says chickens. I'm going to once everybody answers the question, I am going to Pastor McQuarrie, I'm going to put the picture up that you just sent me. Okay, if that's all right, you can just confirm that I can show that. Hello, Serena. Nice to see you. Shawnee, you have anything?
My daughter really makes me smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I get that. Carol?
Mhm. It's probably gonna sound corny, but the butterflies that visit my garden and the birds. I've always
Mm.
been like a bird and butterfly watcher.
Mhm.
And recently, thank God, like I did go back and get that butterfly bush because it really is bringing in like more
Mm.
butterflies. And then
Mhm.
something else that I don't know if it's my citrus or I did have rue and it died. And Serena was saying the rue brings in swallowtails. I've been seeing more swallowtails. And
Mm.
I did get a little bit more like milkweed. So I've been seeing very like huge monarchs too. Oh, that was pretty. Go ahead, put up her stuff.
Well, I want to make sure that Pastor McQuarrie has said yes, that I can show it. I just wanted to
Oh,
get
okay.
it into.
Yeah. And of course, anything that is growing, like that's bounty. Like today, I did shoot a short. I don't know if it's gonna really transfer or translate as a short. I have a banana flower coming in that no joke, is like this big. I've
Wow.
never seen that out of any of my bananas. They're usually, maybe this big. This
Mm-hmm.
thing, the layers on it are huge. And I'm like, I can't wait to see what you're gonna do. Watch it be like one of those ones where it's like meh with fruit, but it's just got this big flower. But it was
Mm-hmm.
those kind of things, like
I
where the
know it's so
plant,
wonderful to see.
yeah,
So I'm going to add
you got
the
yes.
bed
There it is.
doll here. I'll make it full screen. So this is it here.
Yeah, she
Um,
makes the little doll skirts. I remember my great grandmother used to make those.
yeah. I love the color, of course.
Hmm. And all
So,
that work to make the
oops.
frills.
Yes, there's a lot.
Hmm.
So she says, I have a red sparkle and speckle for trim. Just don't know which is better. So
Mm.
anybody got any you put it in the comments there. We can help Passamaquoddy
She's
out.
also got a great, I don't know if she sent you the picture, a beautiful oh, who did that? Shawnee
I'm so
fan
happy
club.
to see you, Shawnee Fan Club. I wondered where you've been in my chats. Thanks for coming to
Hilarious.
see me at Divas.
That's awesome. She's working on a Christmas blanket that's beautiful with granny squares and in some of that sparkly like red and green, and then she's alternating. She was showing some of us, and I was like, wow, that's really pretty.
Who's Shawnee Fan Club?
Someone that really supports the Shawnee Grows channel.
Mm. Any
Well,
relation
welcome,
to the
Shawnee.
Shawnee?
Shawnee Fan Club.
Hey,
Welcome.
Shawnee fan club.
We do really appreciate that you're here and
Yeah,
that you're here supporting
adorable.
Shawnee Grows. Mhm.
I'm trying to think who is that most like, but I'm wondering. Yeah,
I
that's
can't tell anybody anything.
Nope.
yeah,
Anyway, I am going to just I
it's
didn't want to have
hilarious.
this very, very long for the evening. So I am going to be closing us out. And so I do appreciate you for all of you for joining us. And I'm just going to finish with our quote. Even in the quiet seasons, we're still growing just beneath the surface. Rest is part of the harvest too. And I'm really trying to focus in on that myself, knowing that it's like I need to take time that taking little breaks, even while you're gardening, that is rest and restoration to the body. So I do want to thank all my co-hosts for hanging out with me during this live. So of course, Robin Gardens and Carol and Shawnee Grows. We do appreciate you all for spending this evening with us. And I think it's a holiday weekend for you guys in the States, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
enjoy your day off on Monday, and it's Thanksgiving in Canada here. So happy Thanksgiving to us Canadians.
Yeah.
And we will see you all on the next live or